Hey guys, what is up? It is the Fast Break Report here, bringing you guys another vlog. Didn't upload yesterday because it was Super Bowl Sunday, and I went to a Super Bowl party. I didn't get back till like 10:30 at night, so by then I was like, I have to go to sleep to wake up for work the next day, but it's a day later than usual. But I wanted to talk about some moves at the trade deadline, and specifically just one, really. And that was the move that the Lakers made to trade Russell Westbrook in a 3-team deal, trading Russell Westbrook to the Utah Jazz. Mike Conley from the Jazz would get traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and the Lakers would end up with D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Vanderbilt. And as much as I liked this trade, I thought, okay, this is it. Like, this is the trade that puts LeBron back in contention, right? Then the Kevin Durant trade happened, and that changed. I feel like that trade really shook up the entire NBA trade deadline. Like, I feel like teams were like, oh shit, like Phoenix is gonna be legit now. And I'm just gonna say this. This might be a bit of a hot take, but I think LeBron James is done winning pretty much anything. I mean, he'll probably make another all-star team and stuff like that, maybe two, or maybe even one or two more. But it's just the idea. I think the window for him winning an MVP, the window for him winning another championship has officially closed. And the reason I say that is because Phoenix has a very, very good roster now with the potential to be a dynasty. And it was already bad enough that the Lakers have, the Boston Celtics and the Milwaukee Bucks. Now they have, those were the two big guys, right? In the East, even Philadelphia has been playing pretty well as of late, if I'm correct. I think Philly's back in the top 3. Philadelphia is number 3 in the East. Cleveland is number 4. The East is loaded. But now if we look at the West, the West has Denver. They have Dallas now. They have Phoenix. And not to mention, a lot of those teams are not, slouch teams either that are in the West. The Clippers are a solid team. Sacramento's good on offense, but they suck at defense. Memphis is a pretty well-rounded team. So, New Orleans Pelicans have kind of fallen off a little bit here recently, but they're still a solid, cohesive unit. All the way down to even OKC is not a bad team. They're not great, but they're not bad either, I would say Oklahoma City's actually ahead of schedule on their rebuild. But I think I'm definitely off the LeBron's winning another championship train. Mostly because, like I said, the West is now a powerhouse, just as not as much as the East, but it's definitely, in the conversation. But I also think that I think LeBron is just, his defense is not that good anymore. D'Angelo Russell's never been an epitome of defense. Anthony Davis and Jared Vanderbilt, Jared Vanderbilt's a good rebounder. He's a good hustle player. But I just don't think they have enough bullets, essentially, to go against some of these other teams. Especially the Phoenix Suns, now that they're supposedly they're buying out Terrence Ross, or Terrence Ross is getting bought out, so the Phoenix Suns are getting Terrence Ross too. We have KD, we have Chris Paul, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. They got TJ Warren in the trade, who TJ Warren's a very underrated pickup. The Nuggets are getting Reggie Jackson out of a buyout situation. A lot, we're at buyout season, and a lot of teams are going to be picking up dudes, championship contending teams are going to be picking up dudes that are just going by the wayside that are getting bought out. Reggie Jackson was a guy I expected to get traded, but apparently that's not going to happen. So I don't know, man. I just think, as much as I want to believe in LeBron to win another one, even if LeBron plays well and the Lakers play well, right? The other teams are just too loaded. Boston is very fucking good on defense. Even if the Lakers make the finals, right? They're going to have to probably play against Boston or Milwaukee, and they're both very good teams defensively. And, if they had to play Philadelphia, I'd maybe give them a shot. But those two teams, no. And now if we look at the West, Denver is bulking up. Phoenix is bulking up. Like, these teams are getting better. They're not getting worse. And unfortunately, even though LeBron is still playing at a high level, I'm just like, he's not like Dallas. Dallas adding Kyrie is very huge. Like, if Kyrie comes back, sorry, Dallas is one of the better defensive teams in the NBA as well. So I'm like, the odds are really stacked against him. And even if LeBron's son gets drafted, right? Like, Bronny would have to get drafted by a playoff team in order for LeBron to have, I think, a chance at winning another chip. And what I mean by a playoff team is like the 76ers, or like maybe even the Toronto Raptors, or a team like, Milwaukee, or like, because we know wherever Bronny goes, LeBron is going to go. So I'm not going to completely get him out of the conversation, right, of never winning one again, but I'm just going to call it what it is. I think it's very unlikely that, like, LeBron wins another championship. He's what, 37, 38 years old? I mean, he can only do this for so long before Father Time really catches up with him. There's an old saying in sports that, Father Time is undefeated, and it holds to be true. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see, but I really don't think LeBron's going to win another one. Who knows? Maybe you get a team that's like, hey, fuck Bronny, we get LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up to say, but, like, I also don't think, like, that's going to work out for a team if they do draft Bronny. And unfortunately, I feel like that's something a team would do, is draft Bronny only because of LeBron and then not play Bronny, because honestly, like, my honest opinion on Bronny is, like, I don't think he's going to be as good an NBA player as people think. He's hyped up a lot because of mixtapes online and stuff like that, but, like, I've seen some of the box scores for some of his games, and I'm like, he's not, like, really that great. So, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see, but I just want to put this video out there because there were a lot of teams who got better at the deadline. And yes, the Lakers did get better, but D'Angelo Russell and Anthony Davis are not enough for, I think, Phoenix, or even, they might be enough for Dallas. They might be enough for certain teams, but they also have to, like, kind of get into the playoffs also at this point. If I'm correct, the Lakers are currently 13th in the West, so they got to get their shit together to even get into the play-in at this point. So, yeah, they're going to have to get on a roll, and get on a roll pretty fucking quick. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but tell me what you guys think about this down below in the comment section below. A like helps me out. Subscribe if you guys want to see more on the Fast Break Report, and I'm out of this motherfucker. Peace, guys.